Students, I have prepared such beautiful and easy handwritten notes that you will not be required to study the textbook at all. You will be able to easily convert all this. Okay, you will be able to easily convert this into sentence form, and I will show you how. So this covers the entire theory. Okay, I'm not kidding, it covers the entire theory. Okay, so let's get started now. What is the procedure for registering of a Section 8 company? Or Section 8 company is a company incorporated for non-profit. Okay, so it is non-profit organization which is registered as a company to take the benefits of a company like limited liability, perpetual succession, separate legal status, etc. Okay, what are the steps? I'm not going to refer what is given in the textbook. I am going to study from these charts of mine. Okay, I will study from my handwritten notes. Okay, now section 8 to be read with rule 19 of the Companies Incorporation Rules 2014. Okay, so section 8 read with rule 19 of the Companies Incorporation Rules 2014. Ma'am, do we really need to remember these rules? Sometimes students are very scared that along with the section number, now you are asking us to remember the rule numbers also. See, if you are able to remember, very good. But if you're not able to remember, then it's fine. Don't stress too much. But I'm sure students that after going through these handwritten notes, remembering rules will not be a problem. Okay, but yes, you need to know the section number definitely. Now, what are the steps for registering a company using license? Now, this is a hint that they're talking about a Section 8 company. Yes, this is a hint that they are talking about a Section 8 company. Now, steps for registering a company using license. See, a Section 8 company is entitled to many privileges that we discussed. Company is entitled to many privileges. Now you cannot say from tomorrow I will function as a Section 8 company, give me all the privileges. That is not the case. Okay, so you need to first apply to the central government. They will give the permission in the form of a license. That is why these companies are also known as licensed companies. Okay, so you cannot just on your own declare yourself to be a Section 8 company and claim all the privileges. You need to apply to the central government. The central government will give you the permission to operate as a Section 8 company in the form of a license. That is why these companies are also known as licensed companies. Now, because these are known as licensed company, they have taken the liberty of mentioning in the heading steps for registering a company using license. Okay, so what is the first step? See, the first step is that we will apply for registration. Go in a logical manner. Yes, so this is a logical flow, and the documents, etc. Everything is like one step, second step, third step. I will teach you how everything is flowing logically. See, if I want to incorporate a Section 8 company, the first step that is required is I need to apply for registration. Yes, so I need to make an application for registration of the company. So to whom will I apply? I will apply to the ROC. So a person or an association of persons will make an application in form SPICE plus INC 32 along with the prescribed fees to the ROC. Did you notice I was able to easily convert the chart into a sentence format? Yes. Now see how I converted. A person or an association of person shall make an application in form SPICE plus INC 32 to the along with the prescribed fees to the ROC. Now let us discuss each and every word. Why will a person or association of persons make an application? Why not the company? The company should make an application to the ROC. My dear students, we are studying the procedure for registration of the Section 8 company. The company is not yet in existence. We want to form a Section 8 company. That is why we are making the application. So how can the company make an application? Because it is not even in existence. It is not still in existence. So in this case, a person or an association of person will make an application to the ROC for incorporating, for registering the Section 8 company. So company is not in existence. That is why these persons are making the application. Now, what is an association of persons? Do you remember we had studied, in the beginning, What is a company? A company is nothing but an association of persons. Okay, persons. I'm not talking about only natural or living person. It can be any person. Artificial person can also form a company. Association of persons, when they come together for a common object. Okay, when they come together for a common object, then a company is formed. So what is a company? Company is nothing but an association of persons who come together for a common object. Let's say, for example, four friends, they want to start a garment manufacturing company. Okay, they all come together. Now they are coming together. It's an association of persons. What is the common object? Common object is manufacturing of garments. Now, is it that today I called all my friends, we have all agreed to manufacture garments, and now this is a company? No, I need to get it registered. So this registration with whom? Registration with ROC will form a company. Okay, this will form a company. All right. Now, so the person or association of persons, they have not mentioned whether I want a natural person or not. It's not the criteria. Any living person, okay, sorry, any person, maybe artificial or a natural person, living person. Any person, artificial or living, may make an application to the ROC in form INC 32. There is SPICE plus INC 32. Now this form is a common form for incorporation of a company. How will the ROC know what kind of company I want to incorporate? It will be mentioned in form INC 32. Do you remember this? We had studied earlier also. INC 32 incorporation, INC 33 memorandum, INC 34 articles. We had studied that. So INC 32 is a form for incorporation. In that you select that I want to incorporate a Section 8 company. Nothing is free. Nothing is free. You have to pay prescribed fees and give it to the ROC. Now, I will make an application for registration. I have sent all the necessary documents, but ROC is not satisfied. ROC says that you have to give me certain other supporting documents also. So what are the supporting documents that I will have to share with ROC? Now, please students, wait, first understand, and then I will give you time to copy. Okay, don't write without understanding. That is my aim. Now, I will support my application with Memorandum of Association. Now, memorandum is given in INC 13 and articles are to be filed in INC 31. It is so easy to remember. MOA INC 13, articles INC 31. Yes, MOA INC 13 and articles is reverse of that, 31. Now let us go through. See, when you see these documents, you will be able to imagine, you know, what the incorporation process. So the first thing that I need is MOA and AOA. So this is the Memorandum of Association. Now in this memorandum, the most important part according to me are the objects. See, the objects of the company is promotion of art, science, culture, education, but they are prohibiting the distribution in the form of dividend. All this is clearly mentioned over here. See, first we will write name of the company, then registered office in the state. We only mention the state. The objects. Now, you in case you are a direct entry student, you must be wondering, ma'am, why only state? All that we will discuss in MOA and AOA. But in the memorandum, only and only information of the state where the registered office is situated will be mentioned. Exact address need not be mentioned. Now, the objects for which the company is established, the profits, etc. No portion of profits. All right. This I was searching for this point. The profits will be applied solely for the promotion of its object. Okay, so the profits will be applied only for the objects of the company. No portion of profit shall be paid or directly transferred or indirectly transferred by way of dividend, bonus, otherwise to persons who are members or persons who are claiming. It means that you will not distribute the profit in the form of dividend. You will utilize that profit only and only for promotion of object. This is clearly mentioned in the object clause. So this is something about the memorandum. The company will be limited by shares or by guarantee. Liability is limited either by shares or guarantee. In the end, we will also mention the name and address and description, occupation of the subscribers to the memorandum. and the witness will sign it. If the association is limited by shares, then number of shares taken by each subscriber will also be mentioned, very similar to normal MOA. The subscriber will write his name, address, occupation, number of shares that he has subscribed. This is just a promise that whatever I am mentioning, I will actually bring that money. Later on, we had discussed, no, in section 10, yes, section 10A, that you have to give us a proof that you have actually got that money or not. So that is about memorandum. Now let us also go through the articles. Articles, which form? INC 31, just a reverse of that. INC 31. Okay, so this is INC 31 now. It is a 59 page document. The articles are it's a 59 page document. I don't think that you need to go through the entire document, because this is something which is not going to be asked in the exam. Let's just go through the headings. INC 31 is Articles of Association. So mention the share capital and variation of rights. Okay. Now see what is mentioned in the articles. Articles are basically rules and regulations of the company. Okay. Rules and regulations of the company. So here, what are the rules? What is the procedure? That procedure will also be mentioned. So what is the procedure for altering the calls, for making calls on shares? What is the procedure for transfer of shares? What is the procedure for transmission of shares? What are the conditions for that? Certain kind of reservations, you are putting certain restrictions. So everything will be mentioned over here. Forfeiture of shares, alteration of capital. So like this, they have mentioned the procedure for transfer, transmission, alteration, then issuing of shares, all the procedures, everything will be given over here. Okay, so that is memorandum and articles. So we will attach, these are the supporting documents, we will attach the memorandum and articles of association. Along with this, they also want us to provide an estimate of future annual income and expenditure of the company for the next 3 years. See, we are not using the words profit and loss, because this company is not started with the aim of earning profit. It's a non-profit organization. So give us just an estimate. See, you are just trying to incorporate, but from where will you earn money? Give us an estimate of what? Of future annual income and expenditure for the next 3 years. Give us an estimate of the future annual income of for the next 3 years. Also provide the source of income and the objects of expenditure. From where are you going to earn money? But ma'am, they are not formed for profit, na? My dear students, I agree, they are not formed to earn profit, but that doesn't mean that they don't earn money. So see, you can say that my main source of income will be from endowment, donation, charity, subscription, fees. So what is your source of income? And where are you going to spend that money? So give us all the details. Then we will decide whether we should give you the status of a Section 8 company or not. So what is the requirement? Let's repeat and then learn. I need to file the MOA in section 13. Articles in section 31. MOA in form 13. I always have the habit of saying section number. MOA INC 13. Articles INC 31. I also need an estimate of future annual income and expenditure for the next 3 years. I need you provide the source of income and objects of expenditure. So from where are you going to earn money? How are you and where are you going to spend? After this, a declaration will be given in form INC 14 by these persons. Okay, these persons will give a declaration in INC 14. Ma'am, what declaration will they give? See, they will declare that whatever information is given in the MOA, AOA is as per the Act and the rules framed thereunder. Whatever information is given is as per the requirements of the Act, rules, etc. See, ROC is registering your company on the basis of the information that you are providing. Okay, everything is online. So they actually don't have any means to verify. So that burden is put on them. So you need not get it signed by all three. All four need not give declaration, any one of them. So they will give a declaration that everything is as per the acts and the rules framed there on the matters incidental to whatever are the requirements. Everything has been mentioned properly. On the basis of this declaration, ROC will then, peacefully approve the application. So these persons will give declaration, either an advocate or a chartered accountant, cost accountant, company secretary engaged in formation of the company. Company secretary should be in practice. Okay. Now, why have I written it in this manner? Because it is easy to remember. Chartered accountant, cost accountant, company secretary. Okay, you can remember advocate, CA, CS, CWA. Okay, company secretary should be one in practice, and all are engaged in the formation of the company. All right. So any chartered accountant, cost accountant, company secretary in practice, and they are also engaged in the formation of the company. Then a declaration will be given in form INC 15 by each person making the application. Now, in this case, did you notice person or AOP will make an application? So there are four persons, okay, who are making the application. So a declaration will be given by each person making the application. And what is he declaring? What is the difference between INC 14 and INC 15? INC 14 is the declaration given by these persons, whereas INC 15 is a declaration by a person who is making the application. So can I say that declaration will be given by one person who is a part of the company and another person who is actually an outsider, but he's just involved in the formation of the company? Yes. So a declaration will be given in INC 14 by an outsider and one by the insider. This is how we can remember. What will they declare? They will declare that the memorandum and articles are as per the act and the rules framed thereunder. They will declare that all the requirements of the act, rules, matters incidental thereto have been complied with. So they will declare that all the requirements of the act, rules and matters, they have been complied with. Now, when we see all this, it will be easy for us to remember. Okay, so let's see what is the pro forma of INC 14. This is a declaration. So are you an advocate? Then put a tick mark over here. Or you can just select, okay. Are you a chartered accountant in India who is engaged in the formation of the company? Are you a cost accountant in India who is engaged in the formation of the company? Are you a company secretary in practice in India who is engaged in the formation of the company? So you can select who is making this declaration, okay. I do hereby declare that the draft memorandum and articles of association of the company, they are in conformity with the provisions of section 8 and the rules made thereunder, and all the requirements of the act, rules, matters incidental or precedent, they have been complied with. Exact wordings of our note. Yes. So the draft memorandum and articles are drawn in conformity with the provisions of section 8 and the rules framed thereunder. So then the person will write the date, sign, put a seal, okay, stamp, they will sign it, and membership number, okay. This is the declaration. Okay, let's go back. That is not the declaration which I showed you. That doesn't appear to be an online form. It is an attachment only. So let us read all this. Before that, I need to give you some time to write. Yes, you can please write this in your notebook. Continue writing. Done. Okay. Now let us read all this from the textbook. Steps for registration of the company using a license. Okay. So this indicates that the company is a Section 8 company. Application for registration. Now, a person, okay, we will highlight the keywords now. A person or an association of persons desirous of incorporating a company with limited liability under section 8 shall make an application to the registrar in form SPICE plus INC 32 along with the prescribed fees. Okay, so we will make an application in form INC 32 along with the prescribed fee, exactly how I have written. But don't you think that the note which I have written is simple and easy to understand, and it covers everything which is given in the textbook? Okay, they will make an application. Okay, what is the second step? There are certain documents which we need to submit along with the application. So we need the memorandum, which is in INC 13, articles in INC 31, estimate, okay, we need an estimate of future annual income and expenditure of the company for the next 3 years, specifying the source of income and objects of expenditure. So we mentioned this also. A declaration will be given by an advocate, a chartered accountant, cost accountant, or a company secretary in practice. They are all also engaged in the formation of the company. This declaration will be given in INC 14. Each person making the application will also give a declaration in INC 15. What will be mentioned in the declaration? What will they write in the declaration? They will declare that the memorandum and articles of association, memorandum and articles, they have been drawn up in conformity with the provisions of section 8 and the rules made thereunder. All the requirements of the act, section, matters incidental and supplementary thereto, rules, everything has been properly followed. So on the basis of this declaration, then if the ROC is convinced, he will issue a certificate of incorporation. Okay, then the certificate will be given. This is just a fun fact for you, actually. It's just a fun fact. Do you remember we had studied about corporate identity number, SIN, corporate identity number? Yes. In that, see, here NPL is written. Now these are non-profit organizations. Okay, so over here NPL is given. Azim Premji Foundation. Here also NPL is given. Tata Foundation. Now what does that NPL mean? It is not for profit licensed companies. So the type of company is mentioned in the SIN. So you can easily identify what kind of company is it. Okay. So I think this was a very interesting way of finding out the type of company.